This is your news report and your second stimulus check update and your stimulus package update as of Thursday, September 10th. President Trump wants to issue additional executive orders for more unemployment money. This is on top of the current existing executive order for the unemployment money that's running through FEMA. The Senate, they are expected to vote on the Republican stimulus bill today. The IRS, they are sending out 9 million letters to people that still need to claim their first stimulus check from the previous stimulus package. The U.S. unemployment data that was released this morning by the Department of Labor. There were 884,000 new people filing for unemployment claims last week, which is slightly worse compared to the previous week. There are currently 29.6 million people receiving unemployment benefits. President Trump acknowledged that before the first COVID-19 case in the United States, that he knew that COVID-19 was deadly and highly contagious, and that he intentionally downplayed the situation. Please comment below, as I would like to hear your opinion, because President Trump believes that his actions were justified because he did not want to create a panic. COVID-19 cases and fatalities are back on the rise in the United States. This is your Thursday news, and I hope you're having a very nice day. The IRS, they are sending out letters next week to 9 million people telling them to file their 2018 or their 2019 tax return in order for them to receive their first stimulus check. This letter, it's going to tell you to go to the IRS website and claim your stimulus check money by October 15th. Failure to do so, that's going to mean that you're going to be waiting until next year to claim your stimulus check. So please be sure to claim your first stimulus check on the IRS website if you haven't done so already. And that's just a heads up for that letter if you are one of those 9 million people. President Trump and the White House, they want to issue additional executive orders because the progress of the stimulus package negotiations are going too slowly. One of the executive orders being taken into consideration is a bailout of the airline companies. The other executive order in consideration is more unemployment money, just like the one that's currently in effect through FEMA. The White House did not say that they would be limited to just those two executive orders, but those are the ones that are currently being reviewed and prioritized. The other executive orders being taken into consideration include money for school vouchers and modifying the payroll tax cuts to help employees. This information was released last night. And if you remember, last Friday, President Trump said that he would like to issue a second stimulus check because the government has $259 billion of unused and uncommitted funds from the last stimulus package. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because the money for these additional executive orders would not be coming from the $259 billion of uncommitted funds. Those are two separate pools of money. And if you think about it, it's ridiculous because the politicians, they literally have the money sitting there unused, and they're refusing to give it to us. They're refusing to release those funds. And this is what I mean when I say that it's ridiculous that the politicians, they're holding our own money hostage. They have the money, it's being unused, and they're not releasing it. The Senate, they are expected to vote on the smaller Republican stimulus package today. If you would like to know more about what is included in this stimulus package, the smaller one, and what's missing, please refer to the video from yesterday. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. This smaller stimulus package, it's just a waste of time. This is a Republican stimulus bill in the Senate, and the Senate Democrats, they are expected to block this with a filibuster. If the Democrats in the Senate choose not to block this, and it actually passes the Senate, then it is considered dead on arrival when it goes to the House of Representatives, because the House of Representatives is controlled by the Democrats. So the politicians, they need to stop wasting people's time at the expense of the American people, and they need to make real progress with meaningful negotiations on the larger stimulus package. Unemployment claims data, that came in this morning. The amount of new people claiming unemployment last week was 884,000 people, according to the Labor Department. There are 29.6 million people receiving unemployment benefits. This includes self-employed and gig workers. The unemployment rate is currently 8.4%, and gains in employment were slowing in August. In political news, President Trump admitted that he knew about the dangers and the threat of COVID-19 before the first case appeared in the United States. President Trump said that he downplayed the threat of COVID-19 because, and this is his quote, "I don't want people to be frightened. I don't want to create panic. I'm not going to drive this country or the world into a frenzy. We want to show confidence. We want to show strength as a nation. We don't want to show panic. We're not going to show panic," and that's exactly what I did. Please comment below on what you think about President Trump's actions. In COVID-19 news, cases and fatalities are climbing back up in the United States. Cases were reported at 32,711 new cases and 1,162 fatalities on Wednesday. This is according to Johns Hopkins University. The global death toll from COVID-19 is currently at 900,239. This is according to the Johns Hopkins University as well. India has set a new record for most COVID-19 cases in one day by a single country, and 95,735 cases, and that was yesterday. France, they say that they do not want to go back into lockdown, but that option is still on the table and being taken into consideration as COVID-19 cases are increasing again. That's the news for today. Please subscribe. I'll keep you updated. I'll save you some time, and I'll give you any advice when applicable. Thank you so much, and please stay safe.